Hit the stores.
Hello everyone and welcome to The Division for PC. Right now I just started the game up, hit new game, so what you are watching is the very beginning of how everything started out. Seems like a flu outbreak.
Back on the breaking news, leading with unconfirmed reports of a smallpox outbreak.
Is a highly rehearsed scenario.
And National Guard units converging on a hospital in central
bridges are closed. Smallpox is a very real danger.
This is actually really terrifying.
This is not a panic situation.
Yeah.
An entire American city.
Green poison in Central Park has been converted to a mass burial ground.
Power outages, gas line leaks, fires. The government
We're expecting another night of widespread looting.
People of New York are begging.
What would happen?
Our first responders are either dead
No resources available.
or treated like animals.
It's not our job. We're not trained for.
Wow, that's terrifying. Holy crap, the way they took like actual footage like that.
When we were activated,
Here we go.
we knew the situation was bad. Worse than anyone knew. We are an elite, highly skilled group of embedded agents. They only call us when everything else has failed. We have no rules. We have no limits. Our job is to protect what remains.
We are your co-workers. We are your neighbors. We might even be your friends.
But when we get the call,
We leave everything behind.
we are.
The Division.
Crazy. Right off the bat though, when I first seen this game, look how nice it looks though, man. I mean, I will say this, has definitely a lot of texture pop-ins. That was one of the complaints that I was reading up about. My female? No. Okay, wait, why did I pick female? There we go. Oh, hello, Miss Aijon. Alright, none of these look like me. Yes, exactly like me. Alright now, but I'll stick with the basic. And let's see. I guess I'll do that, I suppose. Hair. Oh, this is the. I don't mind it. To be honest, you know, I'll give him the Jason Statham look. Jason Statham, whatever you want to call it. Let me see. Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? Scars. Let me see. Okay. War paint? Nah. Tattoo? Not sure, you can't really see it. So, sure, why not? Alright. Accessories? No. Confirm. Yes. Authorizing agent. Have to make sure my phone's on silent. That little juju.
Intelligent system analytic computer is activated.
Holy freak, that's nice. Ah, it's inverted. Okay, hold on. Because I'm going to be playing for keyboard and mouse for this video. So, set that. There we go. Alright. So visually this game is very, very nice. But you know what? Let's see if we can change the graphics settings here. Let's see. So we go graphics. Right now it's on medium, so let's try ultra, see how I can handle it. If I start to get slowdowns, I'm gonna drop it to high. Yeah. Let's see. Well, so far it runs good, as you can see. But I feel like I'm definitely going to be running into maybe some slowdowns here and there. But we'll see. Alright, so we'll take cover and go to this tutorials. Alright. So, oh, okay, it wants me to actually shoot at the targets. Wow. Alright, so take cover. Aim.
Primary weapon test
That's right.
successful.
I killed that box. So, for me in this game, it, let me see here, what else does one do? Oh, okay. Press 3. Switch. 1 and 3 switches from your primary to your sidearm. You have primary, secondary, and sidearm. So it wants me to fire with the sidearm, so
Sidearm test successful.
let's see here. Safe house.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
New mission.
This is Louis Chang, Northeast Section Commander of
Louis
the division.
Chang.
You have been activated because Brooklyn has become dangerously unstable. Isaac has updated us with your progress.
Okay, so press M for map.
For your full equipment loadout.
Mission. Safe house. Wait, but yeah, the mission's right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the safe house. Alright, so this game reminds me of it's very similar, for me at least. It's similar to Destiny and Diablo. Even though those pretty much are two completely different games. It reminds me of that because I'll show you right now. For Diablo, in Diablo, when you find new loot, new weapons, equipment, whatever, you also had each weapon and gear not only affects like your armor and your health like that, but it also affects up to 3 categories. It affects strength, armor, and health. Same thing kinda is the same thing somewhat here. For right here, you see I have primary DPS, health, and skill power. Whatever weapons or gear that I equip will also affect my DPS, health, and skill power. It may lower it something, it may raise something. So that's why whatever loot that you do find, you have to be careful what you select. Like, it could be stronger than your primary weapon, but it could also maybe drop your health or vice versa. So yeah, you gotta also be smart with what you equip. Just because it has a higher number, you know, like see right here, it's showing DPS, health, and skill power. It might raise your armor up, but it can drop your DPS and raise your health, or drop both of these, excuse me, and raise your armor. So just be careful with what you equip. So that's why it kind of reminds me of Diablo right there in that part, which is why I love this game so much, because I love Diablo, because I love finding new loot that can raise so many parts of my stats, but it might drop 1 or 2 things. And it reminds me of Destiny because of the way the game plays, pretty much. Like the way it is, the way how you're set out in the city and you'll run into other players while you're doing one thing, a mission or some sort. And you can also, once you do like a main mission or something like that, you can actually do matchmaking in that mission, where you'll end up doing that mission with other players. They'll matchmake you with other players. You might play with up to maybe 2 or 3 other players in that mission. Also, when you kill enemies, certain enemies, any enemies pretty much, they'll sometimes drop loot. It could be common, uncommon, rare, depending on the color of the loot. So it could be gray, blue, green, and I forget what were the other colors. So that's why it kind of reminds me of those games. You know, other people honestly would disagree with me. Some people might agree with me, but that's why I guess this is just like my opinion on how I find the game. But honestly, I love everything about this game so far. I'm liking everything about it. It has its ups and downs. I mean, visually, it looks nice, but to be honest, I think it can look a little bit better. Alright, so right here is the safe house. In here you can meet other players. As you can see, you got a bunch of people here, like Ghetto Blaster, Mr. I don't know what the heck a lot of these people get their names from. But, okay, so also this is where you have a vendor. This is also each safe house you can also fast travel to from one place to another. So right here you have a gear vendor. You can restock on ammunition. So right now I'm fully stocked. You can play guitar. Not really, but that's... Wait, what? There we go. So you can play the invisible ghost guitar you can play. And right here is this person you gotta talk to. This is also a place where you can accept side missions. You can also do right here, matchmaking, team up with other agents. So right now it wants me to chat shit with, see what I did there? Kinda flipped it.
We're losing this whole neighborhood.
Story.
Riders are moving through, in force, headed this way.
Put your people there. I see someone else got the call.
Man, that's one manly Asian woman.
Division. Activated the same time as you. Part of the second wave of us going in. I don't know what happened.
Lady, what you reaching for? You weren't reaching for my hand. I've seen that.
Left for us to do. We don't have much intel, and we don't have the luxury of failure. Not with Manhattan under lockdown and Brooklyn on the brink. People like me and you, we're what's left to hold the line.
So sad.
With any luck, we'll have more to go on once we rendezvous with the commander. More about the situation, about who's turning the streets into a war zone. Anything that's going to help us do what we're supposed to do. Excuse me, Lieutenant.
Officer Hazen and his team are handling situation reports. If you're looking for a hotspot, that's who you want to talk to.
Thank you. That's exactly what I'll do then. Alright. The freak. That is terrifying. Look at that. I'm a two-headed thing. Whoa. So right here, these are other guys probably just started just like I did. So yeah, they're going to be doing the same crap I am doing. So right here I'm going to verify.
Identity confirmed. SHD equipment activated.
And okay, so open L for abilities. Alright, so these are your skills. This is pretty much your skill tree of what you can use. So each skill has are from different wings. So you have medical, tech, security. In your base of operations, which is your HQ, you have up to 3 wings: medical, tech, and security wing. As you do missions for each wing, you can unlock different abilities. So right now I have I can equip Pulse, Tech, which is Sticky Bomb, or I can have Ballistic Shield. So for now I really like using Pulse, so I'm gonna equip that to E. You can only have 2 at a time. Kinda sucks, but you know, it's understandable. So yeah, you also have talents and perks, but I haven't unlocked that yet. Alright, so let me go ahead and talk to this person. Alright, so now I just unlocked 3 side missions. So I'm going to do a couple side missions for you guys just to show you pretty much how the game is and everything. So far, really, like I said before, I said this plenty of times, but I really like this game. So one thing I'm not a big fan of in this game, honestly, is the graphics. I'm not a big fan of how some of the graphics look. They're not that impressive, to be honest. The character models do look pretty nice, the clothing looks pretty nice, but I'm getting more of like a Watch Dogs kind of look here. I mean, this is supposed to be ultra settings, and like, it doesn't seem very ultra to me, to be honest. Especially since I got this on the PC, you know. For this, I probably would have gotten it on Xbox or PS4. Alright, so right now, here's my first target. So, let me show you guys my skill. Use it once, it scans the whole area, and it marks my target. So I can, right there, and shoot. I also like how it shows the damage I'm doing as I'm shooting the target. I really like when RPG shooters do that. Shooter RPGs or whatever.
Supply crate located.
Okay. So right here you can also see that enemies do drop things. So when you see this green mark, right next to the item, like for your rucksack, that means that it is higher rating, I guess you could say, than what I currently have equipped. So for armor, it actually gives me more armor. It gives me 8 compared to what I have for 3. So obviously I'm going to equip that. It didn't affect any of my other 3 main stats up here, so that's a good thing. Whoops. Alright, so now I'm gonna run. I'm not a big fan of pressing control for to climb. I mean, you get used to it, but you know. I mean, but so far, besides like graphic-wise and textures, I can't find any other problems right now that I'm currently having with the game. Of course, I have to put more time into it to, you know, really get a full burst of it, see what I like, what I don't like about it. But so far, I am enjoying it very, very much. I like the story, I like how everything is. I like how it says, oh, another thing is that I also really like how, depending on a certain area you walk into, it also lets you know the level of that area. So I could be walking around the corner to another part of the city, and it'll say up top the name of the street, but right next to it, it'll also say this from level 4 to 6. You know, it lets me know the level of the enemies I'll be running into ahead of time, so I can see if I want to go through that area or not. Because if I'm like level 5 and I go to level 20 area or something like that, I will get effed up. So right now I gotta be careful. Here comes the enemies. It also reminds me of Defiance in a way, just like the third-person shooting aspect of it. In the end, it's an excellent game. You know, I do recommend it. I would say wait a while though. Well, it depends. If the servers are okay, good to go, then jump right into it and go for it. I didn't get the season pass because I didn't do enough research to actually, to be honest, I didn't do any research on the season pass or DLC of what it comes with later on. I will look into that though, because I really feel like I'm gonna get into this game a lot. So I definitely want to see if I purchase maybe the season pass down the line. Probably close to the end of this month, maybe I'll get the season pass, but I'm gonna look into it first. Another thing I really do like about this game is the city, how big the city is. I like how you're able to go into certain areas, you know, how you could cut through alleyways and stuff like that. So right now I can hit M for mission select and map. So here's your map right here. As you can see, the city, for now, right now, it's not that huge because I haven't unlocked the other areas. But I will do that though. Here's the thing though, I know I can fast travel. Whenever there's a safe house, you can fast travel when you unlock throughout the whole city. But I would like it, you know, to also be able to, I don't know, let's just say fast travel to like the side missions like that. But you know, that's I can see why they don't do that in a way though. They want you to be able to run through, maybe run to other enemies, and you know, like level up all along the way, maybe find new loot. Now the best loot you're gonna find in the game is in the dark zone. That's also where multiplayer is, so you're gonna be running to other players that would be maybe a lot tougher than you. But it's really, really fun though in the end. That's also where you get the best guns, best gear for your character. Right now I'm only having this one like submachine gun right here. This is what I mean. A lot of this, I like the, besides graphics are decent, you know, but I also like the environment. I like how, man, like how terrifying it is, because this is not like zombies or monsters and like that to scare you, but something like this is terrifying. Just like seeing all this destruction and, you know, everything left like this because of an outbreak. It's terrifying because it's scary, because something like this could be possible, you know. Alright, so
supply crate located.
Okay, so right here, let's see what's in here. Okay, so when I find these like red bags, I forgot they do carry medkits in them, which is a good thing. So let me go ahead and scan the area. I'm pretty sure there's only 3. So let me see if I can throw a grenade at these guys. Ooh, death. There we go.
Secured. Hostiles neutralized.
Alright, so let's head on over here. I tried live streaming, actually I did live stream this game on Twitch. I tried live streaming on YouTube, but for some reason I was doing the settings wrong and everything, so it didn't work out. But I did get live stream a little bit on Twitch. Oh dang. So what is this? I'll take it. Right now I'll pick up practically any gear I find because I just started. So any gear is more than helpful. Alright, so you gotta be careful because if it gets around here. Whoa. Look out. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna... This game isn't a run and gun, so don't think you're just gonna like do what I'm doing right now. You can do this ahead of early in the game, because these guys are low levels. They're on level 1. But if there's too many, be careful. The AI it's pretty smart. The AI, it's not too dumb at times, but sometimes the AI will try to surround you or flank you from different angles. Especially if you're taking cover like this, and you're taking cover on the edge, they will try to find another certain point where they can shoot you even if you're behind cover. Alright, so right here I gotta be careful here. So what I want to do is I'm gonna grenade, and then right there. Didn't really only kill one, but my original plan was to get this on the Xbox One, but I couldn't afford this and Xbox Live. Well, I could have, but I'm trying to also get Pokken Tournament, so I'm actually trying to save up. Because I did go on a trading spree recently. See, look at that. I didn't even know that they would be behind me. Alright, right now you can see blue item just dropped. So the blue item, if I'm not mistaken, they're for clothing. For appearances. So you can change the appearance of your character to make it look different from other players. You know, maybe get a new jacket, mix it up with a hat and glasses, all that stuff. So right now I got a trendy beanie, which is pretty good actually. I think I'm actually going to equip that for my guy right now. So I actually got a few new things. So if I go armor for gloves, I equip work gloves, raises my armor by 6. Doesn't affect anything else. Let's see what else I got here. Protective armor, definitely. Definitely equip that. So I got a few actually really good things here. Okay, so what else did I get? Appearances. So I'm gonna give my character a nice trendy beanie hat right there. Feels nice with him, you know, especially with the weather and everything. Gotta keep him nice and toasty. Scarves, I don't have any scarves, do I now? I also, oh man, I just remember the game, I also got equipment and gear because I purchased the game. I guess it was day 1 gear, the hazmat gear set. Oh, that actually looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'm actually definitely gonna equip that on my other character, my main character. I specifically made this character just for, mainly just for this video. So wow, look, I actually got a scope right there. What else? I got another mod. So also, there's also mods in here where for your gun, so you can attach scopes, grip, muzzle, suppressor, a lot of good stuff. Protective pads, look at that, I just got another gear, so I'm gonna put that on my character. Everything counts. Wow, by 10. Okay. So for mods, these are level 1 mods, so I can actually equip them. So I'm gonna go back, I go to gun, and I'm gonna hit F to mod. So when you equip mods, they'll be by level. So you could equip something, you might be level 3, you have something for level 5, so you're obviously gonna have to level up to equip that. So right here, 1% accuracy, not by a lot, but it's still, you know, better than nothing. Alright, so I guess I'm done with that right there. Alright, so I'm gonna get out of here. Not so bad, pretty good things. Okay, so this is cool. So like after I equip the scope, I can now aim like this, and I can push on the mouse wheel and aim just like this in scope view, which is pretty nice. I actually really like that. One thing I really can't wait to equip is a sniper rifle, because in this game I'm definitely going to want to be sniping at a distance, especially against tougher enemies that I won't be able to do on my own, kill them on my own.
Agent, we've got word of a hostage situation at a bank. Looks like you'll have to go through the subway tunnel to access the building.
Okay.
We need you to move in and minimize.
So I'm gonna see if I do one more mission for you guys, just to show you how pretty much, so you get an idea of how the game is. I'm so glad the servers are running so much better today. Let me run through this. I actually thought this was a safe house though, and not, isn't this? Oh no, I thought it was a safe house, never mind. Whoops. Alright, here we go.
Warning. Hostile presence detected.
Whoop. You know, another game I wanted to talk about and review in another video is Far Cry Primal. If you guys haven't played that, excuse me, it's amazing. I really like it so much better than Far Cry 4. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys tried Far Cry Primal, but it's, oh my goodness, so much fun. Alright, so these guys, I already know how many of them there are, but just in case, I can scan the area and it lets me know. That's actually what I already did. So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to throw a grenade at these guys right here. What's cool is it also lets you know right here how many targets it will hit and affect. That's unless they move away. Which I got them right there. Beautifully. Alright, so we're going to run to some other guys here. Oh man, I just cured his constipation. And he's not having babies anymore. Alright, so awesome. Gotta drop another appearance trendy fleece cap. I like the beanie for now. I don't mind that. Extended magazine, that's always a good thing. Okay, so I got a new gun right here. Black Market T821. We're actually going to check that out to see how it affects the stats on it. So this is more, these two guns actually that I have right now are more of a secondary kind of weapon, not actually a primary. But you could use them either or. So right here, this is actually stronger. Wow, stats compared to stats and DPS, it's a heck of a lot better. So wait, let me just make sure with that. Okay, so for damage, it's not like a long shot better, but it is better. So right here, the weapon I'm using right now is 141. Right here, it's 160 for the new weapon. Another cool thing is right about here, you can see it says submachine gun 12.50% critical hit chance, which they both have for submachine guns. And right here, you can see it raises accuracy by actually by a nice amount, as well as reload speed and a little bit on the range. So I'm definitely going to be equipping this right now. Yeah, I guess I'll leave that like that then. And you know what, for mods then, I guess I could start modding this one up. I'm gonna have to remove the mods I have on my other gun just so I can add them onto this one. Let's see here. So this might look so dumb in real life if you actually use that. Alright, so extended magazine, yes please. Ooh, so check this out. So by equipping this mod right here, extended magazine, 11% magazine size, it actually raises my DPS, and it also raises the magazine size. So if I click it, raise it to 1146, which is actually pretty darn nice. Alright, so I think that's it. I don't have anything else. Nope. So let's see how this gun is right now. Alright, well, let's see how it shoots. Okay, so it is very stable. I think I am going to enjoy this. There you go, buddy.
Nice work shutting that down, Agent.
Alright. So right now, I'm still at level 2. So I got 35 credits, which is the money in this game. And I got some decent amount of experience points. Wasn't so bad. Anything else I'm missing here? No, not really. So I can go down. Alright, let's get out of here. Ninja roll. That's right, you didn't even see it coming again. I'm telling you, the ninja roll is so sneaky, you're not gonna ever see it coming, man. This, like, I mean, it could be so random. Ninja roll. See, you didn't even know again. You will never, ever know. Alright. So in other news, actually, I just hit about 55 subscribers now. So, man, it was really nice waking up, you know, like other people wake up with like maybe like 1,000,000 subscribers or another 1,000. They're like, oh, that's pretty cool, yeah. Waking up with like 2 or 3 more subscribers, it still means a lot to me, man. I ain't gonna lie. Every subscriber will always mean a lot to me. Alright. So this is pretty cool. I like how I could just go into different places. I kind of wish I can grab a couple things, you know, it would be pretty cool, but it's all good. So right now I can hold up to 2 med packs as well. I want to be able to, I ran out of grenades also, darn. I should definitely restock. Yeah, I definitely have to restock on ammunition, because I'm losing a lot. Hopefully I have enough for this next mission, actually. Oh, actually right now I'm reporting progress to the safe house, so I can restock while I'm there. What is this? Okay. Let's see. So, go into the safe house, see the other players. Alright, so now let me report the mission. Here. Awesome, side mission complete. Alright, so I'm going to refill on some ammo. And I think I'm going to stop here, you guys. So that was pretty much the gist of the game right here. This was my impressions / review on the game so far. I want to do a full review. I'm not sure when. I would have honestly I would have to put a little bit more time into this game to really come up with an actual review for it. But so far, honestly, I really enjoying this game so much. It's really great. I love the shooting. The shooting's so comfortable. I love finding new guns, new loot, new gear. The story seems very interesting so far. Yeah, I definitely can't wait to keep playing this game, maybe do some matchmaking. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It means everything to me. And make sure you hit that like button as much as you can. If you had to, you know, tell your friends just to hit that like button, it means everything to me. And yeah, join me on my journey to reach 100 subscribers, guys. I'm halfway there, literally. So let's see if we can make it happen. And I'll catch you guys another time, another video. Take care.